You're watching WECT News at 11.
3 local communities are receiving money from the state to figure out the best pathways for pedestrians and for bike riders. Wilmington, Kure Beach, and Navassa all getting funding from the North Carolina Department of Transportation. The Wilmington Metropolitan Planning Organization applied on behalf of Wilmington and Navassa. The East Coast Greenway Alliance applied for Kure Beach. The studies will evaluate if a project is viable and how it would improve the quality of life.